Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How's everybody doing? It's late in the evening. I've been busy all day and I had to go get my grocery shopping done for Thanksgiving, at least some of it done. They were out of butternut squash at HEB. Can you believe it? And I mean, my kids love my butternut squash casserole. So I'm going to have to go look for some this week for sure. I asked the produce boy, I said, you got any butternut squash in the back there? And he went and he said, let me go ask my manager. And he said, no. And I said, well, are you going to get any in? And he said, well, you can check back tomorrow. And then he looked at me and he goes, maybe you better go to another store. And I'm like, really? Okay, I guess I'm going to have to go into San Antonio then and look for some butternut squash. I usually buy a little bit of Thanksgiving here and there, but I haven't done that. I've been really busy and I haven't done it. So I went and got all my shopping done today. My husband had already bought a turkey. My son-in-law's bringing a smoked turkey that he's making. My daughter's bringing a ham. So everybody's bringing a lot of stuff. So I just had to get stuff for the sides. But it is expensive. Groceries are expensive. I didn't get everything I needed, but I got close to it. It was $260 of worth of groceries. Yeah, it's crazy. It really is. But it's mostly done, thank goodness. All I got to do is cook it. The good thing about casseroles, you can make them the day before, then you just pop them in the oven. They're all put together and done. So we have a lot of casseroles that we're going to eat. But the potatoes, you got to cook them right then and there. You want to eat hot, steaming hot mashed potatoes, right? So I'm going to make them for sure. And my husband has to have rice. He has to have rice with everything. I don't know what's wrong with him, but that's what he wants. It's a rice peel off. They call it sabzi rice. So I'm making that. His cousins are coming this year, and it was really nice. We're so happy that they're coming. We haven't seen them in a while for Thanksgiving. We've seen them throughout the year, but they used to come every year for Thanksgiving, and then something happened. They quit coming. They live about 4 hours away from us, but they're coming and they're bringing some cousins too. So we're going to have 7 extra people along with our own family. So there's going to be a lot of people, and I'm sure they're going to want rice. They're all Iranians. They're going to want rice, so I'm going to have to double up on my rice this year. But what I really wanted to talk to y'all about was, well, let me mention first, it's November 22nd. It's the anniversary of JFK's assassination. It's a very sad day for us to remember today. And I just wanted to, say a prayer for him and for his family. And I'm so grateful for his service and that he gave his life in service. God bless you, JFK. God bless you. Okay. I kept seeing today I keep seeing bombs going off. I've never felt that or seen that before. And even though this war between Ukraine and Russia has been going on, I've never really been inundated. I just keep seeing bombs, bombs. And this bromance that Trump has had with Putin is coming to an abrupt end. I can tell you that. You know, Putin is laying a trap for Trump. Trump is caught in this web. I don't know what it is, but that's what I'm being shown. It's like he's caught in this web. And I think what this means is Putin's trying to control him. But let me tell you, Putin and Trump both have huge egos. They really, really do. And Trump will not be controlled. Trump has nothing to lose anymore. He's been reelected. He's older. This is his last hurrah. He's going to do whatever he wants to do, and he's not going to listen to nobody. And it's kind of scary because, you know, hopefully he'll listen to people that are reasonable. If he doesn't listen to Putin, I'm all for that for sure. But I hope he does listen to reasonable people. But Trump just admires Putin, or he did admire Putin so much because, he's powerful and strong and people bow down to him. And that's what Trump wanted. Trump wants people to see him as powerful and strong and bow down to him. down, bow down. It's a mouthful. But, and a lot of people have. He loves it. A lot of people have gone and kissed the ring. A lot of people. And he just loves it. It's thrilling for him. That's what he wants. He just wants to be, everybody adore him. Everybody adore him and think he's all that and a bag of chips. But the remarks that he made, during the campaign and all that, that he's going to stop the Russia-Ukraine war, that he'll stop it like before he even gets into office, or, the first day it'll be over, it'll be done with, he's going to put an end to that. That really pissed off Putin. Because like I said, these guys have egos. Putin has this huge ego. And just to spite Trump, Putin is escalating the war. Now, everybody is saying that it's because Biden, gave Zelensky permission to attack inside Russia. And of course, that is one of the reasons. But really, they're like wanting to put a thumb in Trump's nose. That's really what this is about. Putin just wants to challenge Trump. And if Putin doesn't listen to Trump, then Trump is going to start backing Ukraine. And it's going to be in the same position like Biden is in. It's kind of weird because it's going to it feels like it's going to come full circle. And now he's going to understand that, this man can't really be dealt with. So two madmen going after it, and with huge egos. It's really a crazy thing. It really is. But I told y'all Matt Gaetz was out of there, that he was done. He's not coming back, and he's not. Now he said, I'm not going back to Congress. So I told y'all that he was done. But, he's got a plan. Did you notice? I saw a little clip of him talking, because, when you're going through YouTube, you're going to see things. And I saw him talking, saying that he's not going back to Congress, but he's happy. I'm telling you guys, he's happy. I can feel his energy. He's happy. He really didn't expect for him to be confirmed. He did not expect it to happen. He wanted it to happen. He wished it to happen, but really, he's made so many enemies in Congress. He really has. Nobody likes him. They do not like him. And he knew that they weren't going to confirm him. He knew that. So it's, he already has another plan. And I believe that Trump's going to take care of him for sure. So he's not worried about nothing. He's just like, I'm not going back to Congress because I'm going with Trump. Trump loves the bad boys for sure. So he's going to have Matt Gaetz right at his side. And I have said in the past many, many times that Biden would pardon his son. I said that many times all along, and I still believe that's true. I believe we're going to see a lot of pardons coming up, and that he's going to pardon his son. Definitely. Of course. Why? He should, and he will. And I always thought that he would. Even though he was saying that he wouldn't pardon him, I think Biden was telling a lie. I think he was just telling a lie so that, he could get reelected, and then he would pardon his son. Probably, the first day he got into his second term, he'd pardon him. He just said, I wouldn't pardon him because he didn't want anybody to go after his son more, And anyway, I really believe that he always planned to pardon him, and he will. And he should. And he's been really, really busy. This is what I'm seeing. He's protecting the home front. And I think that means democracy, but that's what I'm being shown, the home front. He's protecting the home front. But I think it's democracy because, he's appointing hundreds and hundreds of judges that have lifetime appointments. And they're being confirmed. So he's doing a good job. He's doing all he can to, make sure that Donald Trump can't dismantle our Constitution. Hey, did y'all watch that football game last night, the Browns and the Steelers? I guess it was. My husband's watching football, I watched Dallas Cowboys and the Texans and Kansas, but other than that, I don't pay that much attention to it. And we're sitting there, he's watching this football game, and I'll look up when he yells. I'm looking at my phone, doing things on my phone, but when he yells something, I'll watch the replay. But it started snowing like mad. I can't believe those guys played in the snow. I mean, it was coming down hard. I think it's early for a snowfall. I don't know if that's normal in Cleveland to have snow at this time, but man, all of a sudden it dropped. There were people in the audience. They were showing these guys, these crazy fans, no shirt, nothing. It snows all over them. They have no clothes on, 30 degrees. Crazy people. But it's it's a tough job playing football and then having to play in the snow. My goodness. But I guess the Browns are used to it because they won, right? They're used to playing in the snow. So they were behind for a little while, but they did win. So, and like I said, we're getting ready for Thanksgiving here. So my husband's doing other things. And I usually do these things, but I'm not doing them now. I'm working all the time. I'm in here in my room. I'm doing videos. I'm doing readings and everything. I'm working, and he knows it. He said, I need to paint the front door. I have painted the front door like every 2 years. I'll paint our front door right before the holidays so that when I put up the lights and the wreath on the door, it's nice and pretty. And our door is like a barn red color. It's real pretty. And he said, I'm going to repaint the door. And I'm like, okay, you think it needs it? And he said, yeah, I think it needs it. So we have some metal kick plates on it, and the door handle is a brass door handle. It works fine. It looks good, but it was starting to kind of get old looking. And he said that he'd bought one before and it was like $40, and now they're like $145 for one of those door handles. And I told him, I said, well, you can get some metallic paint, that's for outdoor, for metal, and you can spray it, take it off and spray it and put it back on. It'll be fine. It'll work. I've sprayed a lot of stuff, a lot of our furniture outside with that black metallic paint. It works good and it doesn't peel off or nothing. So I told him he should do that. God help us. So he took the whole door apart, the lock off from it, the door handle, the kick plates, everything down, and he has a can of metallic paint. Well, I'm here working. I'm doing readings and everything. I'm not watching him, and he needs somebody to watch him. He does. I don't know if y'all saw the video I put up, but I was pissed. I was mad. I went outside. We have landscaping rock all around our house. Pretty nice. We paid good money for landscaping rock all the way around our house. He lays the metal things down on top of the landscaping rocks and sprays them and sprays all the landscaping rocks with a metallic paint. Ugh. I went out there and I'm like, what are you doing? This is our home. This doesn't look nice. When I have to spray something, I will go get a piece of cardboard and I will take it, on the other side of the house and spray where there's some grass in case it gets on the grass. The grass is, grows and you mow it and it's gone. Oh my God, this man, he's driving me nuts. He really is. I yelled and hollered at him and everything. He said, I'm going to shovel those rocks and turn them over. Why would you do that? Why? I don't get it, y'all. This man is driving me nuts. But I was, so thankful that he wanted to paint the door. And that's a job that I've done so many times. I'm like, yeah, do it. Oh my God. And then he put the lock back on and he didn't center it. He didn't put it on the way it was on. And the door is stained on the inside. It's a dark stain on the inside of the house. So now you can see the round part where the lock was. I'm like, and then he thinks I'm picking on him, he thinks I'm just picking on him. And I'm like, but now the door doesn't look good anymore. God. From the inside. I said, could you please put the centerpiece back on correctly? That's all I'm asking. Just do a good job. He's like, you're never satisfied. Oh my goodness, this man. So I know y'all are thinking about what um, Elon Musk and Vivek, what they're going to do with this Doge. They have this notion that people are lazy, especially Elon. He thinks people are just lazy. And because a lot of people work from home, he thinks that's lazy. He thinks they should get up and, get ready for work and put on clothes and have to spend money on clothes and put gas in your car and drive to work, even though they're going to sit at a desk and be at a computer and they're doing that from home. But that's not good enough. He really, honestly, he thinks that they're just lazy. Now, my son-in-law, he works from home. So he used to drive into work, and he does work for the defense. He works for the government, and he was, going to work every day like everybody else. But they offered him this job to work from home. They offered it to him, and he has to travel a whole lot. So there may be weeks where he doesn't travel at all, but then there'll be a week where he's got to, travel to two different locations in one week. It's like he comes home and he's back on a plane the next day. So, he took this job because he was home, he could work from home most of the time, and he knew there would be some traveling with it, but he thought that was a good trade-off. And he's working at a desk all the time on the computer, and you know, he's you can tell when somebody's logged on and what they're doing, and they can track the people and their employees. They know what they're doing. So anyway, I don't know if he's going to be affected or not. He he doesn't work directly for the defense. I don't think. I maybe a contractor that works for the defense. I'm not 100% sure. I think that's how it is. My other son-in-law, he, when it was COVID, everybody was working from home, and it was working out okay. And everybody figured out, you know what? I'm a lot happier working from home. I like it a lot better. I like not having to put gas in my car, spend money on clothes, have to rush home and cook dinner, you know, going through all the traffic. And it's a nightmare. It puts you in a bad mood, makes you grumpy, and, things happen too. You can get into an accident, a fender bender. So people figured out during COVID what they didn't want anymore. So, that's what it's a process of elimination. So when you find out what you don't want, you know what you do want, right? So my son-in-law had stayed home and worked from home while COVID was going on, and they called him back to work finally, and they realized that people were so much happier staying home. So they made a deal with their employees. They let them stay home on Fridays. So on Fridays, every Friday, he gets to work from home. So he goes to work Monday through Thursday. Fridays, he works from home. So it works out really good. He's really happy. And, he doesn't have to drive all the way home, and they can go out and go to dinner as soon as he gets off work at 5 o'clock on Fridays. So that's their night to go out and have dinner. So, it's really, this is bringing out joy in people. And when people are joyful, they're going to work a lot better. They're going to be much more productive employees. Now, Elon has said they're gonna say, hey, if you don't come back to work, you ain't got a job. And I think that's what he did with X too. He's just like he fired a shit ton of people. And yeah, the government isn't going to work if you fire a whole bunch of people. That's just not going to work very well. But that's the plan anyway. And now that might work for him in the X, you know, that may have worked fine for him. I don't think X is doing what it used to, so their revenues are down and everything. But, when people are happy, it's a win-win situation. When people are allowed to work from home, employers get to downsize and they don't need as much office space. And with that, they're saving money because office space is very, very expensive to rent. People work from home, they still get their employee, get the work done. And they usually have meetings like once a week or once every 2 weeks. They bring everybody together and have a meeting. So they can even do it on the internet, on Zoom. have a Zoom meeting. That's my daughter, my granddaughter, her whole job is working on the internet. It's she doesn't even have an office to go to because it's like I think their main office is in New York, and she's here in Austin. But they have Zoom meetings that she has to be at almost every day. So they're actually checking in and making sure everybody's doing their work. But people working from home is a win-win. Companies save money, and employees are much more productive and happy. And I feel like they're gonna figure this out. They're gonna find out that you're gonna have a bunch of people working for you that aren't really happy, and happy people aren't productive. It's like Elon wants to squeeze out every ounce of sweat he can from everybody, that works for him. He wants every ounce out of them. I don't know if I should say this or not, but this is what I'm hearing, that Elon Musk, in his previous life, he was once a slave owner. I hate to say that, but that's what I'm picking up on. For entertainment purposes only. Okay, I better say that. Okay, well, I wanted to say one more thing to y'all that I saw this commercial. It was so good. I really enjoyed it. I hardly ever see commercials because we fast forward it because we record almost everything. But my husband was watching something, and a commercial came on, and I looked up to see the commercial because it was a Christmas commercial, and it was so good. I don't know if y'all have seen it. It's from Hobby Lobby. This woman lives in a duplex, and on the other side of her is a man that lives on the other side, right? And the man goes and checks his mailbox, and the mailbox is one of those ones that are right by the door. He checks his mailbox, and he finds this paper ornament saying, "Merry Christmas, neighbor." So he's like, she and she happens to walk by at the moment that he gets the ornament, so he's kind of connecting it with her, right? And she's his neighbor. And then they show her, she's going to her mailbox, and she finds an ornament in there. And she doesn't know who's sending it to her. And then it gets to the third ornament, right? And they're excited. They're both like anticipating, let's see what's in the mailbox today. And they're getting excited, and it's fun. And the guy goes and takes out a little reindeer ornament, and he looks at it, and he decides to go knock on her door. So he goes and knocks on her door, and she opens the door. They start talking, and it's a quick commercial. And she invites him in, and he walks in because, he knows that she gave him the ornament, and you know, you see them from the window. He's placing the ornament on the tree. It's really, really sweet. Well, on the other side of the street, we see this older couple looking through the window, watching what just transpired. That he just went inside her house, and they're hanging up an ornament on the tree together. And it's so cute because on the table is all the supplies for making the ornament in the older couple's house. It's so sweet. So the older couple made the ornaments and did that to get these two together. And it was so sweet. And after the commercial, I said, "Oh, that was so sweet." And my husband was like, "What?" And I go, "Wasn't that sweet?" And he goes, "I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't get it." And I explained it to him. I said, "See, at the end, the old couple is watching them, and that there's supplies for ornament making all on their table." And he goes, "I still don't get it." I'm like, "Forget it." Forget it. I'm like, they made the ornaments, they brought the couple together. They planned it. They facilitated it. They were matchmakers. He's like, "Whatever. I don't get it." He's cuckoo. It's a really nice commercial. It's Hobby Lobby. So they want you to go make some ornaments. It was a cute commercial. I liked it. Anyway, I'm just blabbering. I guess it's getting too late, and I'm just getting goofy. I woke up really super early this morning, even though I didn't have to bring my grandson to school. I don't know what's wrong with me. I woke up like at 5 o'clock, and I could not go back to sleep. So I just got up and started doing stuff. There's a limit to what I can do because he's in here asleep. So I can't come here, and this is my spot. I tried to move this desk somewhere else, but it's just not comfortable. I like it right here. I got my Addie cat. Y'all want to see her? She's, let me see. See, that's my bed right there. There's Addie cat. She stays on the bed. Oh, hey, you guys, I'm on TikTok. I have an affiliate program that I'm doing on TikTok. I demonstrate products. I do other things too on it. I have a lot of different videos, and I do put them up, some of them up on YouTube. But if you guys will, go take a look at my TikTok. It's Trudy Lee Healing with Love. So go look me up on my TikTok and look at my videos. Just go and heart them or like them or something. I haven't what you're doing is you're getting some samples. I haven't received any samples at all. The only things I'm demonstrating are things that I've paid for. I've bought them. But if somebody buys it, then you get a percentage, you know. I'll get like $1 if somebody buys one of the things that I demonstrated a sample or something. Sometimes it's $1.50, you know, it's not a whole lot, but it's a program where you can make money um, by just demonstrating products. My daughter's doing it, and she kept encouraging me to do it. And I was like, I don't want to do it. I'm doing my own thing. I have my YouTube. I don't want to do that. And she is doing it like gangbusters. And she put like, in the last couple of days, she put like 24 videos out. She's going crazy and she's doing a good job. She's so good at it. She really is. So you kind of have to be a little actress. And I'm not good at that. I'm just me, myself. I'm not, you know, she's good. She's really, really good. And I'm not. I don't know. I can't do it. I feel stupid. You know, like, here, look, come and buy this for me. It works so good. I usually use my hands and just take a video of my hands and do a voiceover and show the product because I don't know. I'm not good on the fly. I don't know why. I'm good with y'all talking. I'm used to it and comfortable, but I haven't gotten comfortable on TikTok yet. But hopefully I will one day. So I am demonstrating some products that I've already received. And actually, I was surprised at how many products I have that are listed on TikTok. I didn't necessarily buy them all from TikTok or anything, but they're the same products that you would buy. So I'm demonstrating them, and hopefully one day I'll be able to get some samples and demonstrate more. But I haven't been offered any samples from anybody, and I haven't had a sale. Not one sale. So y'all, I think the more people that view the videos, the more that it's just like YouTube. The more views you get, the more they push them out there, and then the more people will see it, and then hopefully somebody will start buying from me. So y'all go over there and look at my videos and help me get my numbers up, okay? You can follow me too. I thank y'all if y'all would do that. Appreciate it. All right, guys, I'm gonna end it here now. Love you so much. Thank y'all for listening and staying tuned with me. Things are gonna be okay, and we're gonna keep taking a look at it and see what's going on every day, day by day. We're gonna get through this. Don't worry, we really will. Love y'all so much. Thank y'all for being a part of my life. Even if I don't respond to your comment, know that I've read it because all the comments come through my email. So I see them through my email no matter what. Even if I don't see them on YouTube, I see them through my email. And I appreciate every single one of them. Thank y'all so much for supporting me. And do something kind for somebody. It'll always come back to you. Bye for now. Good night.